Hey everybody, it's ZGP and welcome to a vlog, which is a thing that I haven't done forever. So let's get right down to it. This is, above all things, it's more or less going to be like an update kind of thing. I'm gathering my thoughts. I tried this like 2 times already and I still remember nothing as opposed to what I'm actually going to be talking about. So, vlog. What do you do in a vlog? You talk. It's a video blog, so... Okay, thoughts are together. That was just kind of filler. Sorry about that. If you guys can see by the window, it's nighttime. So, I'm not going to be like... and stuff like I normally am when you guys hear me play games. Which, as of late, I've been getting kind of lucky with stuff. I mean, like, with Chrono Trigger with the finale. And I got all mad. It's like, because the game cheated. And that kind of irked me a little bit. But other than that. Anyway, speaking of games, this is going up as soon as I'm done recording it. So, today is Saturday what day is it? 24th. Saturday the 24th. So, on Monday the 26th? Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so the 26th, which will be this coming Monday, I will be uploading the first episode of Let's Play Katamari Damacy. That was really derpy kind of laugh. I'm sorry for that. But when I first considered playing Katamari, some of you might know the story behind Katamari, but if you don't, I'm going to tell it to you anyway. So, skip ahead to such and such point in the video to skip this meaningless rant. No, just, okay. I don't know how many of you I actually told about this. I know personal friends I told about this, but I don't remember explaining this in a video, so the majority of you will get in on this now. I wanted to do a game that was kind of, I mean, like, I don't want to be doing really, really long games all the time, which surprisingly, Ocarina of Time and Chrono Trigger were about the same length at 60 episodes, roughly. So, you can't even see my hands. I don't know what I'm doing hand gestures for. I need to, like, keep my hands, like, right here so that I can talk, but then it's like, how long are my arms? You know, it's dumb. So you're just gonna have to tell from my shoulders what I'm actually talking about and stuff. But yeah, I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. But I wanted to do shorter games and stuff so that I can do like more games, because with me, at my current track record is, let's see, Chrono Trigger was 60 episodes, and so was Zelda. I upload about 3 times a week, so 30 episodes is 10 weeks. 30 episodes is 10 weeks, multiply that by 4, you get 120 episodes, 100, so, let's see, 10 weeks times 4 is 40 weeks, and that's like 10 months, 2 Let's Plays in a year, and they weren't even, like, ridiculously long, compared to what I could be playing, which I plan to do in the future. Like, literally, if I keep on this schedule, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for uploads, there will be a game that I want to do in the future that will literally take maybe a year and a half to do if I stick to that recording schedule. Or uploading schedule, not recording schedule. But I wasn't picking my ear, I was getting right here, the side where my sideburns are. Speaking of sideburns, does anybody see this facial hair? Enough about me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, about that beard, how long have you been growing that? Like 2 months? A week and a half. That's the sad part. But back on track. So I plan on doing Katamari to get in like a shorter game. I don't think Katamari will take any more than 30 episodes, and if it does, I'll shoot myself in the head. Not literally, that would be suicidal, and I don't think like that. Anyway, that was my only moment of realism and downerness, I made that a word. Just like how I'm gonna make Katamari-ing a verb by the end of Katamari. You'll see I talk about it. This is going to be one of those long rant videos. Wow. Anyway, now I see what Tim's talking about all the time on Breaking NCS. He's like, well, how long has the camera been on? I mean, where did the blog stop, and where does the actual ranting and, you know, just the rambling begin? Let me get a drink of my Coke. You know, I just talk. It's what I do. So, put me in front of a camera and put it on YouTube. Anyway, back to the point. More shorter games so that I can get more games in the year, you know, and just, like, get a couple Let's Plays under my belt. It's, like, not just up to 4, or, like, doing 2 years. Like, what is this guy? What's he do for a living? So you can get like 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, depending on how short the games are. Like I said, Katamari shouldn't take any more than 30 episodes. And then, so, Katamari is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, my story. I got so caught up, I wasn't even going to tell you my story. I wanted to do a really, really short game because both Chrono Trigger and Zelda took 60 episodes. So, half of that, and I'm going to call that more of the shorter end kind of a game, because Katamari I can beat in like 5 hours. So, I wanted to do a more high-caliber game, not that I'm saying Super Nintendo was bad. I'm just saying, like, better graphics quality, better type, well, not necessarily better, but different type of recording, all kinds of stuff. So, like, everything that I have done, everything that I'm going to be doing for Katamari comparatively to what I have done already is going to be so different. I'm changing recording styles completely, excuse me, and it's going to be this big, weird thing. So, I wanted to do a game that was kind of short so that I could get to doing other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Katamari, and, well, I wasn't originally going to do Katamari. I'm sitting around the house going, so I want to have a game that's not Super Nintendo, but it's still kind of short, but I want to have a good quality game. I can't be playing, like, old games all the time. Not that old games are bad. In fact, I prefer the more newer games. So I'm like, GameCube title? Nah, most of them are too long anyway. PS1... No PS1 games that I own are very short. Like I play Chrono Cross and like Final Fantasy 7s and 8 and don't no. But so then I'm looking in my dresser here. Here, I'll show it to you. In the third drawer is where I keep all my games and stuff, because I keep them all like on file and stuff, because I don't have a shelf for stuff like that, even though I have a closet right here. Okay, it's more clothing than anything else. But, so I'm, like, thumbing through my games, and I'm like, here's a game I could beat in 5 hours. Katamari Damacy! Katamari Damacy! You can't even see the... Okay, you can now, but there was, like, a seriously bad glare. I blind you! No. Okay. So here's Katamari. Get a good look at it. Yeah, does that make sense? Good, because it's going to make even less when I start. And I was originally getting kind of mad. I'm like, am I really going to play Katamari? I don't want to do Katamari. But then I recorded the first episode of it like 2 or 3 days ago. And I'm going to have so much more fun with it than I thought I was going to. I always thought to myself, everybody has that one Let's Play that they don't want to do. Like with Kyle had Kirby 64. I'm sure other people have had Let's Plays where it's like, oh, I lost a bet, so I gotta... Like, that was Kyle's excuse. And then, like, other people, it's like, I don't know how you conned me into doing this, but I'm going to be doing what's this thing with so-and-so person over here, and I have 5 minutes of recording left. Sweet. I can tell, because right here on the, right here, you guys won't see this, so this is kind of pointless. My SD card is really small. It's, like, megabytes. So I'm getting, like, 11 minutes to record. Total. Not just like, oh, there's so many videos on here already. This is a clean thing. Nothing on it. So, I gotta speed this up. I can't be rambling too much. So, I always knew that everybody has like that one Let's Play that they really don't want to do, and I figured that this would be mine. But after I played it, I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to record more of this. Because I don't want to get too ahead of myself. That was my problem with when I did Soul Blazer and Final Fantasy IV. I'm like I recorded like 3 episodes every day, and I uploaded like once or twice a week, not even scheduled. So I'm sitting here, I'm just racking up episodes, and so by the time I was like 40% done with Final Fantasy IV, and that had 72 episodes, by the time I was like 40% into, let's say like episode 23, I was done recording. So like Final Fantasy IV didn't get finished uploading until like literally the end of December of 11. Was it 11? I don't remember. It might have been. I think it was. But I was done recording in, like, mid-September. So we're going 1, 2, 3.5 months. Not having to... What are you doing with your time? And I'm just sitting here, and, it was dumb. Chrono Trigger, same thing. Chrono Trigger, what am I talking about? Chrono Trigger was great. I loved where Chrono Trigger went. But Soul Blazer, that's what I meant to say. Speaking of Final Fantasy IV, I talked about it a whole lot. I'm going to be doing that again in the future. So, yes! Derp face. The mustache doesn't help my cause, does it? And the goatee. But, so, Katamari's the next thing. This has been an update talking about Katamari and a couple other things. I guess while I have 4 minutes or whatever, it's like 3 and 10 seconds now. It doesn't really register, but that's just kind of how long it's been for it. See, it says 3 now. Like, stuff's been busy for me past while. I'm getting older now. Not that I'm saying somebody put me out of my misery. I turned 17 in last month. So, trying to find my place in the world. Going out and applying for jobs left and right. Still don't have my learner's permit. Nobody yell at me. I'll hunt you down and kill you. I mean, I'm working on it. It's a mixture of, you know, being hesitant about it and at the same time being lazy. Because it's like, I don't want to go to the DMV and do the test and it's just this big. But then the other half of it and the more legitimate part of it is, well, there are people on the road that are total idiots and they don't know how to drive. And I saw that in the video. My head's like right here and then I see, like kind of drive by, but my neighborhood's really lively, especially at night, which is weird. So I'm like, I don't want to drive in this country. Your road's full of idiots. Which is true, but at least I live in New York, not the city. Long Island's like 5% of the total state. Like, literally, go to Google Maps and see, I'm not listing where I live. That way you guys can't, like, fangirls can't mob at my door every day. Not that I have any fangirls. Okay, I have like one, okay? And her name is not to be mentioned. Actually, to my knowledge, I have 2. But for your safety, I'm not going to be saying anything. So. And no, Kyle, it's not who you think it is, okay? Jeez, get out of my social life, will you? Anyway, I'm running out of time. So yeah, at least, like, okay, where was I? Pull up, like, Google Maps. And then go to, like, a political map, which is, like, it's just the shapes of the states. And look up, crap, I have 1 minute left! And look up, like, New York State. Okay, now look at the whole state, not just Long Island. So you have, like, this, it's kind of shaped like this, and it has, like, a thing, I'm doing it backwards. It has, like, a thing, and it does work kind of like this. And then Long Island is, like, this little crap thing over here. Because that's where, like, literally 60% of the population lives. I live, okay, so if this is the mainland, let's say, I live here, right in the center of the state. It's Syracuse, right here. Middle of the state. Anyway, that's where I live. So now everybody and their mother knows where Zero Gear Plus lives. A Loyal Gamer, he lives in Buffalo. That's, like, over here. So, this video has gone on for way too long. It's going to cut out in a second anyway. So, now that you guys know where I live, I've updated you a little bit with my social life, my personal life, my next Let's Play, how much fun I'm going to have with it, and how much I thought it was going to suck in the beginning. And just me as a person, you get to see this awesomeness. Look at that. What do you guys care about? No, you can't say I'm out of time, which I actually still have. It's still recording. But I don't know how long it'll give me. That's the point. So, this is Zero Gear Plus signing off, and I'm going to go upload this right now. So, I will see you guys momentarily.